Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny. I'm at something I've not done before with you, but many of you, I want to ask you a question right off the bat. If you have well water, now you know that I live in the mountains of Kentucky, and I have well water. But how many of you have water filter problems? I'm talking about you change your water filter regularly, and yours of course probably looks like this. This is a whole house water filter. Now I'm at my well and I'm going to show you how to stop the filter from leaking. All right, now I have got my filter case off. Now you can see that this is a Culligan. Well, it's a blue, so but it is a Culligan. This thing is about 12 years old. Now this is the trick that I want to share with you. Right here is your giant O-ring. Now keep in mind, we're talking about a whole house water filter, and many of you have this located, well, everybody's got them located in various places. Sometimes they're under your sink, sometimes they're in your basement, and mine just happens to be in a well house. This is my pump house where I have my pump. My well is 100 feet deep, and it has to have a water filter on it. Otherwise, you could not drink it. But here's the point, and here's the trick I want to share with you. Back when I first installed this thing about 12 years ago, I had a ton of trouble with this filter. Now let me show you that up close. It's so important to keep your housing, keep this thing clean. I mean, keep it clean. Keep it clean. That's the secret to clean water. Keep your filter house clean. I'm talking about this housing here. Here's the leaky problem. So many of you are frustrated when you change your water filter, and some of you change it every month, every other month, every third month. I change mine whenever it's needed. But this O-ring right here is where your leaking is. This is where your problem is. Let me point that to you. You can't keep it stationary. You can't keep it on. Or can you? Listen, it's a very simple thing to do. If you've not thought about it, you should have. Right here, take this O-ring off before you install it. Before you put your filter down in there like I'm getting ready to do. And take you some super glue. Listen, this has been stuck on there for 10 years. The original filter the original O-ring is on this. This is it. I put super glue underneath this little crevice here where this thing fits. And just put it down in there and let it dry. That is stuck. That's the answer to your leaking. That super glue will lock that little tiny O-ring in place, and it will not move. And your leaking will be totally over with. Trust me. I put this in there 10 years ago. This O-ring, this is about 12 years old since I put this complete system in, this filter system. But this ring is about 10 years old, but it's in place, and it's stuck with super glue. A little dab of dew, that's all you need. Just spot it around a little here and there, and put it in place, and you're done. All right, now I'm going to put my filter back in place. Let me get this one. It is so easy if you just use a little common sense sometime. These things are made of plastic. and they're also made in China. But there's a ton of different brands that you can get. This just so happens to be 3M. I'm going to lay that down. And my filter's ready to install. So listen, try this method if you're having trouble with your leaky O-ring. And I can assure you that it'll work. Try it. Use the super glue before you put this on. Install that O-ring permanently, and you'll have a permanent fix. So thanks for watching. I hope this is something you will utilize, and it will help you. Give it a try. You don't have anything to lose but a leaky water filter. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget, if you like this, give us that big thumbs up, if you will. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And you have a blessed day.